Hello and welcome, beholders. Behold me as I play The Elder Scrolls 1 Arena. This is episode 17, and this is a re-recording. I decided that I will skip shopping because it is, how to say it, boring somewhat. Well, I did that, but due to how bad the recording software is, this led to great asynchronicity. Basically, it did not record video or audio, but it filled the empty video with a static image. Then it stretched the audio to fill the whole thing, so the audio was stretched over the whole thing, even though there are supposed to be holes. Yes, this quest, he wants a gold ingot from the Temple of the One, no, Brotherhood of the One. No, this wasn't asynchronicity. This was just me knowing the future. So he wants it by 7th, the second seed. We have a deal. But I need to get a room first. For one day. It's 8 in the evening, so I want to rest 11 hours. And Brotherhood of the One is to the east. Yes, second planting. They improve their soul by planting a second time. Perhaps they improve their other features as well, such as their noses. The noses of Moses, or at least of Moses. Or is it Musen? I think it's Moses, but I'm not sure. You wanted to use someone else's gold ingot? You're not very honest or honorable. You probably don't hear it, but I hear or at least heard some vehicle beeping on the outside of this house. It sounded like the rear alarm of a large vehicle detecting that there is something behind it, or at least trying to detect whether there is. Now I go to shop. I will still be skipping the shopping, but I will be doing it in a different manner that will hopefully not lead to asynchronicity. Hello, I am back, though for you it was probably less than a second. And I have sold many things. Among them that amulet of luck, which is why I have so much gold. I got from him 8,077 gold for that amulet. Now it's time to go to the Guild of Magus, where I will not sell the Grand Nagus, because he wouldn't like being sold to slavery himself. He would prefer to sell someone else to slavery. Slaying someone to slavery is weird. I don't think it's how things work. I'll see whether this guy has anything interesting to sell. Oh, I just realized. I forgot to buy armor after I sold my damaged one. So there will be another not asynchronicity point but skipping point now. So I only had to buy right pauldron because I had other stuff already. Unfortunate that I can't use shields considering I can only use one-handed weapons. And bows. Anyway, I am still going to the Guild of Magus to sniff the Grand Magus. I will sniff him, and then I will identify him thus. Or at least I'll have him identify my stuff. Adamantium bracelet, I think it is. I prefer ebony, but I don't think you have ebony. Magic item. No ebony for me. Crystal of Shocking would be nice, but huh. I don't have a crystal. And this is the closest I get to magic, so I guess. But I want it for 2,500. Which actually works. Yeah, these sorcerers are not good at bargaining. No, I could buy 68. But I will buy 75 for 5,666. It actually worked. Yeah, really good at bargaining. I mean, really bad. Only 13 charges on that. I have enough free actions. I will want some resist colds as I am going to the Fortress of Ice. No, not detect magic. Resist gold. Wait, I forgot how much gold I had. 0. Buy. I have 1,137. So I can easily buy 10. And pay only 600. I'll keep the rest of my gold and eat it. Though it won't really help me considering gold doesn't react with pretty much anything except for some specific things like the regal water, which, well, it's in Latin, aqua regal rex or something. Basically, Luchokka Kralovska in Czech. It's super acid. Well, not sure whether super acid by the actual definition. It's a combination of two acids that can disintegrate gold. I am not sure whether it can actually react with it, but it can certainly at least disintegrate it. But now it's time to go to ice and not get iced by ice walls. But first I'll save. Pull out my sword. Quaff a potion. Ow! I don't like these ice wolves who like to ice me. I'm still resistant to cold. Want true healing rather than false. A bit faster, usually run game. And wolves are now down. Well, some of the wolves. Ouch. Not all the wolves, unfortunately. And I know where the exit is. It's this blue dot. Like that. Is there a way through this wall? Or is it just bad map? It's just bad map. So I need to go this way. No need to go here. There. Knights. Well, technically they are warriors. But if I remember correctly, the guy in the Mages Guild had me told me about some warriors, well, knights, who stole something from them and were here. But technically these guys are warriors. Or not? Ow! I guess I was mistaken. Let's see what's in this room. Other than Knights of Doom. 89 pieces of gold. Some more gold on this guy. It would encumber me. Oh no. Oh, that's just a brazier. Someone is bashing doors. I actually had to decrease frame rate and the game now runs better. Interesting. Ow! How am I not dead? I had no HP, but I am not dead. That's interesting. Attack! Ouch. You're true. This crystal of shocking is not very useful. How shocking? I am not speaking much because I need to focus on slaying this night guy so that he doesn't slay me. Also, I am not very good at speaking. Unfortunate. Take his knee, after I nick up him. Time to save again. Now. Unfortunately, the only thing I know is where the treasure is not. But well, no, I also know where some hellhounds are. The right hand rule was not very useful. The last time I was trying to explore this, I did not find the map on my lost recording, but I did find some treasure. Well, treasure in the Hellhound room. It was technically treasure. It was just not the treasure I was looking for. Um, okay, that thing doesn't seem to work, but at least the ice golem is not very good at this, apparently. Unfortunately, I am not sure whether... Oh, I have ebony shardbone. That should be able to pierce its ice hide. Yep. Those sparkles, that means that he's hurt by a specific arrow. Oh, and I am no longer cold resistant, am I? Well, hopefully he dies soon. The fighting in this game is not very interesting. And I have leveled up! With my liver intact! Or perhaps in tow. Time to be even more dodgy! The dodgier I am, the harder it is for my foes to kill me. Even if they have UFOs. Did those uses actually get used? Yep. Those uses that did not harm the golem did actually get used. More gold. I should save. Before I have to re-level up. Or level re-up. And wolves who die. Time for miracles, I guess. The time of miracles has come! That is the time of the wolf. White wolf? No, I don't think it's the time for the white wolf yet. Though then again, there are plenty of monsters here. Okay, I have to either jump over a tunnel or go into it. I decide to go into the tunnel. At least there aren't many monsters in the tunnels. This tunnel is a dead end. It's so dead. But there is another path. Hopefully it's not where the wolves are. It is. Ow. Difficult? Considering I've picked impossible locks, merely difficult is not that bad. Well, not impossible. Miracle if I picked it. Apparently, I can do miracles. Ow! Even with resist code, this hurts. Stop bombing me, wolf. Even when you bomb me, you are no wolfos. Nothing to fear from me. And yet, I picked it. I wonder whether there is a way to kill the wolf without it bombing me. Well, some of the shots missed. But it would have been healthier for me to not do that, huh? And there is no strafing. I guess I should just leave for now. Well, that was strange. Not as strange as Stephen Strange, but still strange. And I don't know if they are magical and thus worth dropping other things for. Well, then. Another tunnel. The howling of many wolves who want to slay me and bite my bones. Or perhaps they would prefer to bite bones. Green. Resist cold. Ow! And that's with resist cold. So, the walls of this room are green, but this wasn't very helpful. I hear splashing. I suspect that it is an ice golem. A golem with an eye with eyes. No, a golem made of ice actually. So this is a dead end. Meaning I should go through the tunnel. But turn right here. As going straight would lead to getting attacked by an ice wolf. No enemies, bunch of treasure. That's what I like. Let's see whether something I picked up is actually useful though. I have no mark, but I don't know what this mark does. I have adamantium bracelet, and this one is +10 to personality, good for selling stuff. -1, -2. I want it equipped. -4. Now I have -21 to being hit. Not that I suspect it will help much, but it's something. Unfortunately, that wolf is still there, so I can't go right here, I must go left. This is a dead end. I am not resistant to cold, and I have to fight a wolf over a pit. An ice wolf, no less. I don't like these ice wolves. They are too cold. At least I should be pretty difficult to hit. Or at least pretty difficult to damage, but hopefully to hit. And the wolves keep howling. It's terrible and somewhat terrifying. But mainly just terrible. As terrible as tribbles. They should be made into kibble. And fed to the dogs of war! Or at least dogs of war. So where is the map? Ouch! That's not the map, that's two ice wolves trying to kill me, as is their habit. Okay, apparently I need to either go down where that ice wolf is, or I should have gone right at the very beginning. Because I'd arrive here. Which means I will have to... Well, perhaps there are not those 3 nights this time. No, there are wolves instead. Regular wolves. On my previous attempt at this recording, there were 3 nights in a room somewhere here. Possibly in this very room. Which was pretty deadly. Well, they were warriors technically, but either way they were quite deadly. Hmm. Did that guy just spawn in front of me? And he's hitting pretty hard for me having 20 minus 21 to ER. Well, minus 21 AR. And yes, in later games, there are no golems. There are only Atronachs. Ow! Once I use a potion and it doesn't work. Next time I press U and it says I cannot travel. That's terrible. With this low AR, I was expecting to be walking around their swords, but instead they keep hitting me. 26 gold. Well, Tanto is technically a sword, though not a very big one. Insult to my ability, and only contains gold. I am insulted by gold. Great. Golden insults. White walls. So I have been in green walled room and white walled room. There is a red walled room nearby which contains some hellhounds. You guys are not hellhounds. You are wolves. I just heard some terrible sound which was possibly those hellhounds. They are somewhere here. But what's more terrible is that I know that the treasure... Well, not know. Suspect that the treasure is not with the hellhounds. At least it wasn't on, in my last attempt at this recording. It could be moving between reloads, but well, reloads outside this floor, similar to the enemies. But I doubt it. Similar to how the map to the ring of the Khajiit didn't move. Red is a door. And behind the door are the hounds of hell. She feeds them brimstone. Would you eat brimstone? I suspect not. But these guys love it. It makes their teeth go yellow. Ow. So, I failed to use true healing, and now the game froze. No, seriously, it froze! It's frozen solid by the Hellhound's fire! This is terrible! But seriously, it's terrible, and I guess I'll reload. But which save? I think I last saved 45, so I'll reload 45 and see you next time.